It's the only one.
And it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Not that crack isn't everywhere and heroin isn't everywhere,
but it's not. I've never.
Yeah, there's not heroin on this table. You know what I'm saying? There's a cookie on here somewhere, probably.
There has been.
Yeah.
But food is something that you need to sustain you, to keep alive. Like, imagine if you were a gambling addict, but you had to play a few hands of blackjack every day.
Every day.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like you had to. Like you got to play at least two.
Stay alive.
Yeah,
to
so
stay alive.
You can imagine I started, and with that mentality, I said, well, the first thing I'll do is, let me, how can I cut back how much I'm eating? And less eating periods. But the first thing I did was started, every time I said I was going to lose the weight, Joe, I said I lied to myself. We talked about this. I would tell myself, I'm going to do this, I'm going to go do that, and then I'd go tell my family that. So the lie started with me, though. There's a big person listening to this right now, or a drug addict, or somebody who wants to change some part of their life that right now is going, I'm going to start next Monday, or I'm going to start Friday, or I'm going to start. They have a start date. And then that Monday comes and they never do it. I told you, I was like every other fat fuck. Even when I finally did it on Friday, I was like, Monday, I'm waking up and changing my life. And I was like, but I had an idea. I was like, I'm not cutting out food. I'm not dealing with nothing crazy. I'm going to do two small things first. I'm going to cold plunge, because I've been watching Dana White do it, and it seems to be working for him. That's how just naive I was to the whole thing at first. I was like, Dana's cold plunging, he got in shape. I was like, and I reached out to Gary immediately, like right around that 39th birthday, I reached out to Gary Brecka, and I just sent a message to Brecka Blind that said, do you work with fat people?